But more breaking news this afternoon. The father of Jacksonville rapper KSOO will testify against his own son in a very high-profile murder trial. This according to brand new court records first reported by First Coast News.
On your sides, Ann Schindler broke the story just a short while ago and joins us from the newsroom. Now, Ann, this is a major development in a high-profile murder case.
That's right, Keitha. I mean, anytime you have one family member testifying against another, that's a big deal. But in this case, in addition to being father and son, both are reputed members of a local gang that's typically ruled by the code of silence. Now, according to court records, the 51-year-old Abdul Robinson Sr. has agreed to cooperate with prosecutors in a high-profile murder case in which both of his sons are charged. Prosecutors say that in January 2020, Hakeem Robinson, who performs under the name KSOO, murdered Charles McCormick, who went by the name Lil Buck. Robinson Sr. was charged as an accessory after the fact in that crime and faced his own murder charge in a separate case. He faces 30 years to life, but if convicted, his cooperation with prosecutors could play a role at sentencing. KSOO has helped popularize the genre known as murder rap, celebrating the violent deaths of gang rivals. He's also accused of the murder of Adrian Gaynor, a.k.a. Bibby, whose name appears in the viral music video, Who I Smoke. Police and prosecutors say all three Robinsons are members of the gang known as ATK, or Ace's Top Killers. Now, Hakeem Robinson has pleaded not guilty. Jail records show that his dad has been moved out of the Duval County Jail, presumably for his safety. Back to you.
This is the Rap Sheet, a.k.a. Hope Book, and I'm rocking with y'all like I rock it with me. So for this, I'm bugging out. I'm not 1090 Jake. This is the Rap Sheet. Excuse me, but this is crazy. See, my mind's all bugging out now. Because how can a father testify against his son? This is weird. He turned into 6'9", man. He don't got no hair, but he should just cut his head all types of colors. You know what I'm saying? This is wild. This is a wild story, man. Not saying, anyway, man, I don't know, man. I don't know what this world's coming to, man. Should you just rat on your son? Especially if you had something to do with it or was part of it. Because I remember this case, and in the case, he was spinning with his son. You know what I mean? Man, anyway, there's a little interview right now coming up where one of the ops that had pops is speaking. And that's crazy because, man, salute to that family, man. Let's get it. Let's hear from one of their victims. Crazy.
I guess 2 or 3 cars pulled up on the side of us, shot inside our car over 100 times, killed my son in the front seat, shot my son in the back, in the head 3 times, shot my nephew several times, a couple more passengers in there were shot several times, numerous of times, and I drove all the way from there to Memorial Hospital, shot in the back myself twice.
Okay, so that was the pops. That's the pops speaking. That's KSOO pops speaking. In that interview, that's KSOO pops speaking. So they killed both of the sons. Both of his other sons, I believe. Because KSOO ain't get shot. It's KSOO and the pops. After that, they spun against the ops. I was just so confused in the beginning because you go spin, how you gonna rat on your son, you know what I'm saying? Just wild. So that was KSOO pops, which is cooperating now. He's the one in the interview that got shot in the back. And I believe one of his sons died in the front and the one in the back got shot. I'm not sure if he lived or died, which, sorry, I should know, but I think he lived. But anyway, yeah. So that's the case. It's like a retaliation killing. Cause that's what the father got a homicide and the son got a homicide. This is a wild case, man. So they was the victims, man. So are they wrong? You know, they got to stand your ground, but what about that? What if they kill somebody in your family and you're going to get revenge? That's not stand your ground. That's a revenge killing. You committed murder, which is bugged out, you know, like, I don't know, what if, or if you banging against somebody, right? I'm banging it out all the time, banging it out. And they do that to your family. Should you get away if you go back and kill them? A 9 for a 9, or tooth for a tooth. That's in the Bible, ain't it? This is crazy, man, you know. Are they to blame in that case? Now I'm going somewhere else because this is about the father testifying against the son. Now I'm speaking in general, the whole case, you know what I mean? Well, man, it's just a bugged out case, man. How will you feel? Your son died, you're driving the other one to the hospital, you know what I mean? I know I spun many times. Many times I spun the block. Revenge, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? Revenge killing. Not that I killed anybody. I always miss. Always, I don't know. Well, salute everybody. Hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, subscribe, or die. Just kidding, y'all. Just playing. But yeah, man, they turned it all the way up. And now, KSOO Farther has already been removed from, I believe, it DeVoe County Jail. He was already removed from the jail and due to testify against his son. What if his son, let's put it this way, what if his son told him to do that? I might tell my pops, yo, rat on me, you know what I'm saying? And go home, man, you know what I mean? But would you do it with that? Peace, y'all.